Hey guys, hope you all are doing well. So guys, this is a very important video on CSS series. In this episode, we will discuss about the data types in PHP. How many kinds of the data types that we have in PHP and we use it. Here I have written some data types. The first one that I written is string. The second one is an integer, and the third one is float, and the fourth one is boolean. Now we will discuss about these data types one by one. So first of all, let's start with a string. What is an string? So string, now here you can see this is written digital dashti, that is the name of the channel, and this is an string. Fine. When you write abcd, just remember it. I am telling you an easy way. When we write abcd, so it means it is a string. Now this is my I have written in abcd format. It means it is an string. Okay. Now how you will know that this is a string? So let me do something. We use a function that is inbuilt function in PHP. Inbuilt function means they are created by PHP. So we have some functions. By using these functions, we can print the type of the data, and we can find out the data type of something. That is, this is my variable. Now I assigned this value, this is the digital dashti, into my variable. Now I want to know that which kind of data type is inside my variable. So I use a function. The function is GetType. This is function GetType. Now use your round brackets. Inside your round bracket, just put your variable. This is my variable. Fine. Just put your variable and end it with a semicolon. Whatever you do in PHP, you have to use a semicolon at the end of it. Now I use this my function. Now I want to put the data of this function inside a variable because I want to print it, or you can also print it by using echo. This is echo. Okay, echo get type. This is my function. Now control S, open your browser and refresh your page. Here you can see it is showing me a string. It means that this is this data is in abcd format, so it means it is a string. You have got what is a string. So we have I have some more example to show you that I can also put this my get type, this is my get type function, into a variable, then I will print it from there. So let's see how I do it. So now I will create a variable that is type. Okay, and n is equal sign. Fine, n is equal sign. I'm using an is equal sign. Now what I'm doing here, this is my get type function. Okay, now this is my parameter, that is my variable. Now it will provide me some information. What I'm doing, I'm assigning my information, I am sending my information into this variable, into data type. Now my this information is inside my this variable. Now I want to print it. I will only print it by using my variable, that is I will use my echo, then I will use my variable, that is $type, and I give it a semicolon. Fine. Now save it, open your browser, refresh the page, so it shows you the same thing which we had done earlier. So this is how you can use your variables, and you can find out the type of the data of your particular data, whatever you're providing. So fine. So I have another example, like now I want something that, what if I write here 5. Fine, and I used a semicolon. Fine, this is 5, so I will not use 5, I will use my inverted commas, then 5. Fine. Now what will I do, I will change this $type, this $name to, actually I changed the name. We have the same name of variable, so name, I have changed the name. Now I will use my dollar num. This is my variable dollar num, my this the second variable, and inside this I have 5. I have mentioned 5. This is an integer, fine. So I saved it. Now what this function do, it will send the data into this variable. Now we are printing this variable here, fine. Now save your page, open your browser, refresh the page. Oh no, what it's doing, let me zoom it. It's again showing me string, fine. But we know that 5 is not an string, it is not in abcd format, it is an integer. So for integer, when you are using integers, don't mention inverted commas, fine. This is a very important point I'm telling you right now, fine. Don't mention inverted commas, only use your string, only use your integer, your number, fine. Now save it. Now come here, refresh your page. Oh, now it is showing you integer. So what does it mean actually when you use inverted commas? So what the PHP do, not only PHP, every programming language, whatever you're using, when you use inverted commas, so it doesn't matter what is inside it. If you are using integer but you are using inverted commas, so it will convert your data type into string. This is very important. If you are using a string, do not mention inverted comma, fine. Now we have another data type, that is our float, fine. Here I have written the we have discussed string and integer. Now we have the third data type, that is float or double. You can call it float or double, fine. Now what is float? So this is my, I just create a variable. Now I name it as an float. This is my float variable. Now n is equal sign. What will I do? I will write here 0.5. Now I'm using decimal. Got my point? Now I'm using decimal. This is not an integer, this is decimal. Now let's print this variable. Now let's get the data of this variable, that is float, fine. Now what I have done here, I put the variable inside my GetType function. Now now it has assigned the data inside into dollar type. Now we are printing this dollar type, fine. Save this, open your browser and refresh the page. Here you can see it is showing me double. So in some programming language, when you use decimal, it says a double or float, fine. This is same. Float and double are the same data type. It actually means we have a number in decimal format. That's how it works, fine. Now the fourth one, as you can see, we have the fourth data type, that is boolean. What does boolean mean? Boolean mean yes or no. So it is a little bit complicated, I know you will not get it right now. So we will discuss about it in further upcoming videos. When you will become familiar with PHP, then I will tell you about it. Then you will get an idea that what is actually boolean. We will not discuss it right now. It is enough for you that you have got what is string, integer, float or double. So these are enough for you. I hope you enjoyed this episode and you have learned so many things here. So I will see you in next episode. For now, let me allow to finish this video. Have a nice day. I will see you next episode.